Hi everyone, it's Ray with Tarot Living. I hope you're all doing well. So we're going to do a weekly reading for May 31st to June 6th. So I wanted to actually just use a different deck today. So we're going to use the Simply Deep Tarot. And I've actually got a review done on this tarot deck, but I haven't posted it yet. I just have to do some editing. And these are the cards. So that's the back of the cards. And there are the cards. And during my review, of course, I'm showing you quite a few more. So I'm actually going to use a different deck just so people can see and experience and be exposed to different decks through these readings as well. So I'll try. You know how I'm in love with my Druidcraft, but I shall try to use different decks. Okay, so I just have to actually move over for a moment to choose the cards. As you all know, I do so with great intention and intuition. So one moment, please. Okay, so we're just going to ask for the two cards for this week that we need to know about and need to talk about today. All right. So the two cards that I pulled are the Four of Wands and the Queen of Cups. I hope everyone can see that okay. I'm going to just try and bring this in a little bit. There we go. Helps a little bit, I guess. Okay, what beautiful cards. So let's start. Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is actually one of my favorite cards in the deck, and it represents actually Venus and Aries. So it falls in the first house of Aries astrologically, and it's kind of all about, that house is really all about self-actualization and self-expression. And so we know that about wands, that really wands are that fire energy within us that allow us to, not even allow us, that give us that spark of energy and the passion and the enthusiasm and the drive in order to experience things in life, move ahead, accomplish, go toward our goals, and really, accomplish a lot in terms of, business and projects and entrepreneurship and things like that. They talk a lot about wands being associated with that. So the Four of Wands is actually the third card of the three-card series in the House of Aries. So we've got the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, and then the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands finishes it up. And it is a card that really helps us know that we have come to a point of completion of that Aries cycle, where we have put our effort out, we have gone after our goals, we have utilized our fire energy. And now is the time where we can actually say, okay, I think now I can relax a little bit and enjoy it. So with it being a four, the thing that always comes to mind is that it's really, well, it's associated with the Emperor and the Major Arcana, and it's associated with kings astrologically based on the system I use. But it's really all about stability, structure, foundation, order, formation, where things have come to a point of solidity is probably the best way of saying it. You have found a place of stability and something that's solid. So the Four of Wands says, you know what? You have really worked hard and you've come to a point where you can actually, you know that you have built something well enough that you can kind of rest and enjoy and celebrate a little bit. It's a card that is often associated with celebrations or baptisms, marriages, I suppose proposals, depending on the other cards that are with it, but it is definitely a card of happiness. It can show that one is very much solid in their home life. It can mean that you're building a home with someone, that you're developing something with someone that has some longevity and some seriousness to it. And Interestingly, with the Queen of Cups sitting there, because remember how I said the Four of Wands is ruled by Venus in Aries. So Venus is a card that is very much associated with connection to others and our values and beauty, things around us that have beauty. It is a soft, Venus is a very soft planet, and Venus is known to really want to bring connection. And Queen of Cups is sitting there saying, I'm all about connection. So Queen of Cups is ruling, well, in astrologically, she sits in the house of Cancer, based on the system I work with, which is fairly commonplace to put her. And she is, you know, cups are, I mean, I'll just review it briefly. Cups are all about our emotions, our connection to others. It is about our inner world. It's about our intuition, what we feel internally. It's about relationships, like I say, connections with others, but relationships, friendships, the emotional connections and bonds that we have with people. So with the Four of Wands sitting there, that is all involved with Venus and connections, and we've got celebration, and then we've got Queen of Cups. Very much almost like celebration of home life this week, celebration of enjoyment of the home that we've built, the connections that we've made, the solidity that we've made through our emotional connections with others. It's almost like a card, you know, the Queen of Cups is somebody who would be, you know, really a master of her emotions, a giver to others, a nurturing card, someone who is very much a kind, you know, emotionally connected, you know, nurturing type. And, you know, Four of Wands is all about having that solidity to the home front. So this week I would say that we've got a ton of energy around home and making the most of it and recognizing the wonderful things that we've built through our understanding of the importance of the connection to others. So that's what I would really, that's how I would read that, with Venus being so prominent in the Four of Wands, and with the Queen of Cups being a master of you know, the emotional world and one's inner world. And if you connect those two things up, and she rules the house of Cancer, which is all about the home life and your roots and your foundation. So very rooted, very grounded, very homey this week. Make the most of what you've got going on at home. You know, kind of nest a little bit, enjoy what you've built, enjoy your family and friends around you and the connections that you've made. Celebrate and enjoy. So that is the message for this week with those two cards in connection. So beautiful cards this week. I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful week. And I just wanted to actually do a little announcement. If you are not aware, if you haven't seen on my other videos, I am painting a tarot deck, so I'm oil painting a tarot deck. And interestingly, tonight I was working on the Ace of Cups. And so then I've pulled cards that are sort of associated with that in a way. So I think it's very interesting. So that's what I was doing tonight, and that's what I'm hoping to get done this week even more so. And actually my King of Cups I'm currently painting. So very interesting. In any event, have a wonderful week, and God bless, and we'll talk to you next week. Thanks. Bye.